guidance. They were really somewhere else. But then when they go out, then because they hate what Muhammad ﷺ was saying, they hate the Quran, they hate all these things. So now they are asking each other, what did he say? What is it? Do you remember, what he was saying? Can you explain to me? I don't understand. You understand? So this is. So when they go out from you, then they say to those who are people of the knowledge, Maza Qala Anifa. Recently, when because they are coming from there, maybe these people are saying, what did he say? Can you explain to me? Do you know? I do not understand what it means. Ulaika alladhina taba'allahu ala qulubihim. So these are the people on whose heart Allah has stamped. Allah will never guide them. You hate the truth. You hate the guidance. You do not want to receive any guidance from the Quran. You do not listen to it attentively. You do not try to understand it. So these are the people who do not listen to the Quran sincerely, attentively, with the intention of following it. They hate Quran, okay? And their purpose is not to understand Quran. So these people will never receive guidance. أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ طَبَعَ اللَّهُ عَلَىٰ قُلُوبِهِمْ وَاتَّبَعُوا أَهْوَاءَهُمْ. So they followed their wishful thinking.
When you say that these type of people never accept Quran in Islam, when we look at the example of early Islam during when the Quraysh, some of the people who were very anti-Muslim, people like Abu Sufyan and all, who created so much problem for the Muslims, helped spread lies and things like that. They didn't, at that time, they didn't follow the Quran. But their hearts were not sealed because eventually they converted to Islam. So what is exactly...
Here the group is this, that they are playing a double game. These people are the part of Muslim society. They are listening here in the Quran. They are here. They are munafiqeen. So the people in ayah number 16 are the munafiqeen. So apparently they listen very attentively. Then they go, then they laugh and mock at it. Then they say, what he was saying, what is he? So they are not serious with the Quran. They don't want to follow Quran. They hate Quran, as was said earlier.
It's probably because the Quran...
So this, ayah number 16 are not kuffar. Ayah number 16 are munafiqeen. Okay? Just kind of.
Because the Quran didn't fit
But your point is different. Yeah?
Okay.
What you were saying? Your point was saying that you are really taking this أُولَٰئِكَ الَّذِينَ طَبَعَ اللَّهُ عَلَىٰ قُلُوبِهِمْ. Allah stamped their heart.
Yeah, the seal.
So Allah has stamped their heart that they is totally disappointing. These are the people who never try to understand it. But maybe there is some misunderstanding in the mind of some people. Maybe there are some negligence, but then they correct. But here the people are that they are ugly people. People really did not want to understand, and their purpose is basically to hate, to turn down. Their purpose is basically to laugh and mock at Quran. That's the thing.
I mean, there are people who are not very good Muslims, and maybe in the beginning they mock Islam, or they mock certain things. Maybe they were born Muslim, but they never felt Muslim. They mock parts of it. And then as they grow and become more mature, they convert and they become religious. So, what exactly is the seal referring to? The seal, the way you're making it sound like it's referring to the hypocrites. But, there's some people who could be hypocrites at one time, but then they open their minds and they become religious. They become sincere. I mean, a lot of times...
Yeah. There's like...
Yeah, you are right, hypocrite.
There's like two kinds of hypocrites.
Can make tawbah, you are right. Yeah.
There are hypocrites that don't even realize they're hypocrite. They may be Muslim, and they don't even realize what they're thinking is nifaq. Because the Quran doesn't fit their worldly scheme. You see, they don't want to go wholeheartedly into the Quran because they have to give up some of these false beliefs that they have, like people envying them because of their wealth or whatever. You see what I'm saying? So that they may call themselves Muslims and really think that they're Muslims. But what they're doing is acting, from a standpoint of nifaq. from hypocrisy, because if they really believed what Allah is saying, what the Prophet ﷺ is saying, they would accept it wholeheartedly.
You know, one thing, suppose their case is not totally hopeless and there is still some hope.
Right.
Then when they listen to this ayah, they will make tawbah.
Inshallah.
Okay? So this thing. So these ayat are addressing to the people, this will become true, who inspire. So when Allah is criticizing them, telling them, so maybe then they will go even further.
Inshallah.
So if at all there is any hope, and their case is not totally helpless, then these ayat will make them, let them make tawbah. That's the way I understand it.
Inshallah.
And because the thing is this, that some persons know the truth. You must understand the purpose why a person is opposing. A person is opposing because he loves ugliness, because he loves falsehood, because he wants to suck the blood of the poor, he wants to do act unjustly. He hates justice, he hates love, mercy. He is such a distorted, so that kind of thing. So a person is not believing because he hates goodness. That kind of thing is this, okay? Because Quran is inviting human beings to do something good, to change themselves and to reform human society, and they don't want it. So those kind of things. So those people are there in this. I think the coming ayat will further explain this kind of thing. Okay? So on one hand is 16 and the opposite is 17. So can you compare 16 and 17? First of all, what is common between 16 and 17? Okay. What is your
Medicine.
huh?
Medicine.
Medicine? So what is the common thing? What is the common between 16 and 17?
I'm in a Quran class right now. Let me call you back. Sure.
I have some gift, okay? A small gift. Let me this time give you a small gift. Yeah. What is common between 16 and 17? Sayam, what is common between 16 and 17?
The only thing I see common in the two is they're listening.
Hmm?
And one, it says one who receives guidance.
Brother, you should remain silent, not to speak out.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Okay, good. Yeah. What is common?
Is common.
It may not be clear, it may be hidden, but something is common. The common is listening to the Quran.
Yeah.
Okay? Both the groups listen to the Quran. When the first group listen to the Quran, nothing comes out. Their hearts are sealed. They are non-serious. They laugh at Quran. And the second group, when they listen to the Quran, they think over it, they ponder over it, then what happened? وَالَّذِي نَهْتَدَوْا. So this nahtadaw is due to listening of the Quran. They receive the guidance. And then they have more and more guidance. And then taqwa is created in them. Got the point? Okay? And then Quran is further working 18. So what is the point in 18? Sahib, the point in 18 is the same. Allah is very, very merciful. In spite of their ugly behavior, Allah wants them to believe. So Allah is bringing the last argument. When you will you believe when Qiyamah will come? So believing at that time will be of no use. Why don't you believe it now? The signs of Qiyamah is already there. So, ayah number 18. ayah number 18 are telling the people, what ayah number 18 are saying? Ayah number 18 are saying, these people who are acting so foolishly, they are saying that if at all there is any chance, they become believers. Okay? And then, what ayah number 19 does, in comparison to it, can you see? Ayah number 19 is very, in this perspective. Ayah number 19 is saying to the Prophet and his followers, they believe or not believe, they make tawbah or not tawbah, at least you make tawbah. Let them go. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants everyone to make tawbah, everyone to seek forgiveness, everyone to come back. Qiyamah is very close, all these things. Some people are not listening, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says to the believers, okay, if they do not believe, let them go to hell. You at least should believe. So we make tawbah that Allah forgives us, we make dua that Allah helps us in understanding the Quran better and better, and Allah makes us not among the munafiqeen who listen to the Quran and then they do not attend it, and then they laugh and mock and say, what it said. Rather, Quran increases our faith and gives us guidance and more guidance with the Quran comes. So, oh Allah, we seek your forgiveness. Amen. Yes, brother. Any question?
Inshallah, next time.
Next time. So, inshallah, next time we'll discuss all the questions and we'll try to study the rest of the surah, inshallah. Thank you. You know, this is very, very difficult surah. Very, very difficult surah. And mainly to the Western people, it's very, very difficult surah. But you must understand the perspective. The perspective, what it is and what the situation it is. Inshallah. So. वालेकुम सलाम जी बताइए सवाल है कोई अच्छा 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 जी तो कुछ पॉइंट क्लियर हुआ हमारा नहीं कुछ पॉइंट क्लियर हुआ अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह तो दुआ कीजिएगा भाई अल्लाह ताला से इंशाल्लाह अगली दफ़ा और बेहतर करेंगे हम और असल में स्टूडियो ठीक हो रहा है स्टूडियो हमारा ठीक हो जाएगा तो फिर हम हर चीज़ बहुत से कायदे के अंदर करेंगे हाँ अभी ज़रा फ़ोन पे चल रहा है मामला लेकिन हमने इसकी वो बनाई है पूरी मूवी बन रही है समझे नहीं हमारे सुन लो भाई वी आर टॉकिंग ऑन फोन बट खलीफा इस्लाम इज प्रिपेयरिंग द मूवी he's preparing Brother Khalifa.
Yes.
You will prepare inshallah the DVD, yeah?
Yes, I'm going to.
So Brother Khalifa will prepare the DVD of today's lecture because he's got the camera in front of me and he's having it. So you can have it inshallah.
It's also going to be. I'm going to put it on YouTube on your station, Dr. Khan, PhD. Irfan Khan, PhD.
So Dr.
Irfan Khan, PhD.
Irfan Khan, PhD.
That's on YouTube. That's the channel.
This is the YouTube. Irfan Khan, PhD. Okay. Okay, assalamu alaikum.